Hi, it's Rob here from Gym 10. Hope you're well. Welcome to this Legs Bums and Tums training session. Today we are looking at matrix training. Okay, so matrix training, we're going to work an exercise. We're going to work all the way through the full range of that movement. We're then going to work at the bottom range of it, then we're going to range at the top of it, and then we're going to work through the full range of it again. It's a great conditioning way of training and toning up your body. So grab yourself a pint of water, take a sip, lick around your lips and hydrate. Cheers. And as always, let people know you're taking part in a training session. Leave water safely to the side and find yourself a space. For this class, you're going to need some light weights, some heavier weights. Let's go working out. Okay, so from there, find your space. Check around one way, check around the other. Make sure your hands aren't going to get any light fittings. From there, stretch up overhead. From there, just take a nice, easy jog on the spot. Now, if you feel confident and able to do this, take your shoes off and take your socks off as well. Keep marching on the spot wherever you are. And you'll be able to get a bit more movement out of your ankles. Hey Chris, how you doing? Good stuff. Okay, from there, shake your fingers out, lift your chest up nice and high. From there, punch across the body, big stretch across. Keep the arms and elbows up at chest height, rotate across the body. From there, stretch it high and reach up overhead, big crossover. Now, step wide and step wide. From here, you're going to step forward and back. Step forward and step back. Keep going with the crossovers. Find the movement that suits you. Good. Step and step. Step and step. Step and back. And forward and back. And forward and back. One more. Forward and back. From there, jogging it out. From here, we're going to take our left leg into a heel kick. Drive your shoulders back, lift your chest up nice and high, keep that heel all the way up to your bottom. 5, 4, 3, keep swinging the arms into it. One more. Change leg, let's go. Keeping those knees side by side. Getting your hips driven forward, shoulders back, chest lifted. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Lateral leg kick left. This foot stays off the floor. Keep it nice and wide. Shoulders back, chest lifted up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change leg. And if you're finding it too tough, grab the wall, put a fingertip on the end of it. But drive your hips forward, keep your feet side by side, chest lifted up nice and high. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Butt kick through. From here, we're going to reach down to the toes, stretch and reach overhead. Big drop down, big raise up overhead. 5 more here. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And rest. Good stuff. Okay. Moving out of the way. Okay. If you struggle with ankle flexibility and ankle movement, grab yourself a platform to go underneath your hips. Okay. So we're going to grab a couple of weights, one for each hand. Placing your heels on the platform behind. We're going to work through a standard squat. So, come forward a little bit. It's going to be miles away from you. You're going to drop all the way down to your lowest position. We're going to slowly stand back up into full range. Drive your pelvis forward and lift your chest. Always get as low as you can. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Push up strong. Now, if you struggle with squats, I urge you to practice. Maybe you get a suspension trainer, which is a set of ropes that go into an anchor point on a wall or on a door, and try and get your knees and ankles to flex to your deepest and lowest position. Keep working here. We're going to work a further 3 more of this. Hips drive forward, shoulders retract, and lift your chest. Drop lower again. Breathe out, push up to your top point. 2 more here. Lowest point. Chest lifted high. Drop again, last one. Drive and release, shake it out. So we're going to build the matrix of this. So the next part is we're going to take this to the lowest point and then we're going to work up to halfway. Let's go for it. So drop to your lowest point. Now this is where it gets tough. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Halfway. Control back down. Halfway. Control back down. And again. Three more here. Last 2. Feeling the burn. One more. And release. Stand yourself up, walk around. Ooh. Couple of achy faces on Zoom there. Everyone taking part. Shake the hips side by side. Side to side laterals to release it off. Okay, so no prizes for guessing, but the next part of the matrix is to work from the top point to the midpoint. Okay, so we're going to work the top end of our squat. So, again, check your feet position. Check your posture. From here, we're going to drop to midpoint. We're going to breathe out. We're going to stand to tall. Now, at your top point of your stance, I want you to try and keep the control of the muscle. You haven't locked out. You've kept the strength here. Let's go again. So halfway and drive up. Check your toe positions. So on our second toes, nice and parallel to each other. Our glutes are nice and strong and engaged. And our quads are now screaming at us. These facial expressions are not just for the camera. This is real life. Push drive. Now, as you work through this top zone, you should be feeling your glutes are getting nice and strong. Tighten up through your area, get your pelvis driven forward, get your hips working. You're also massively working through the abdominals by extending as you get to that top point and lifting your chest. One more. And release. Shake it out. Walk it out. We're going full range. Ready to work. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's drop. So 8 more on a full extension. Strong lift, strong lump. Push and drive. Lift that chest up nice and high on the top point. Let's have 3 more. Two more now. Come on, all the way down. All the way strong to the top. One more now. Drop. Come on, strong. Drive and release. Weights down. Grab yourself to a mat. Move your platform out of the way. Taking your lower down to the mat. Okay, so from here, laying down on the back. Okay, we're going to work on a single leg drop. Again, working through our matrix. So we're going to take our leg as tall as we can, giving a bit of support, sticking the lower back down to the floor. We're going to slowly lower back down. Heel touch the floor, raise, support, give it a bit more range, slowly lower. 6 to go, let's go. Strong lift, keep your head right back to the floor, give it a strong pull to the top. Three more here. Trying to keep that left leg straight down to the floor. Keep that knee straight as you can. If it's too much, then of course allow a bit of knee flexion. And release. Shake out that right leg. I want you to take that right knee and open it out to the side. Use your hand inside the inner thigh to pull that knee down to the side laterally here. If I turn the side measure on 45 degree angle, you might see better here. We're going down to that. Okay, so from here, we're going to work bottom range. We're going to fire our glutes tight. We're going to raise to halfway, slowly lower down. You should feel a stretch, perhaps, or you might feel a shake through the front of the quadriceps. Give your head back to the floor. The heel just taps the floor. We lift strong. We lower again. 5 more to go here. Four more to go. See if you can keep that other leg straight down to the floor. 2 more to go. My right leg, the one that's moving, is shaking like a leaf. And rest. Shake it out. Again, turn that right knee out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Big exhale. Let's see if gravity can help release up our inner thighs a little bit. Increase that range. Okay, releasing out from here. Extend the right leg again. Let's take that right foot up to the ceiling. Give it a bit of support. And again, you're going to just drop back to halfway. From here, lift, support, slowly lower back. And again, the more you extend that knee, the more you're going to feel that involuntary reflex up through the muscles. My legs are just shaking away on this. Really working hard to fight gravity. Give it that support as you lift it up. Two more here, let's go. Last one. And release. Drop that right knee out to the side again. Let the adductor stretch out. Big deep breaths. Tucking that knee back into straight. We've got to do 8 full length. Working still on that right leg. Let's go. Full length. Pull. Assist the top point. Slow drop down again. When that leg gets to full extension, try and keep that heel off the floor. As you're working through that range, try and lift that leg as high as you can. Keep that momentum. This is brilliant. If you do a lot of sports, say specifically like cricket, rugby, football, swimming, anything that involves a lot of repetition of muscle groups, this is brilliant for lengthening your hamstrings and increasing your range of movement. 3 more, please. Come on. 2 more now. Come on. Last one here. All body weight as well. Body's had to work hard there. Open that right thigh to the side again. Let gravity do its job. Let the knee tuck down to the side. From there, releasing, take your feet up. Drop your knees over to the right side. Release, pull back up. Drop your knees over to the left side. Keep the shoulder blades back down to the ground. With nice lengthening through the lateral side of your body. So 2 more here, 1 more each side. Excellent, and release. Here we go, so we're going the left leg extension this time. Ready? Set, right leg stays down to the floor. Just grab your left leg for a moment, take it up as high as you feel confident, and then slowly work through that range. Now the right leg that's extended and back down to the floor, you want to try and keep that as straight as you can. Slowly lower again. What we're trying to do on this full flexion or hip flexion here, is you try to find that stretch reflex, that point where it gets too much. The muscle gets a bit agitated. And that's why you're starting to feel a bit of a shake, because you're increasing that range. You're allowing the muscle to switch off the opposing Golgi tendon. And at the same time, you're improving the muscle dexterity or strength, because you're telling it that there is stronger, longer range to be had. And as all the training works through, it's all about strength and flexibility, but it's also about progress, not perfection. And slowly drop that left leg. Again, take that left heel up to your bottom, turn the left knee out to the side. Feel a stretch all the way through the inner thigh. Keep the right leg nice and straight and back down to the floor. Feel that stretch through the inner thigh. Again, tuck that knee up, extend the right leg. From here, lower back engaged into the floor. Push your pelvis down, squeeze, work through to halfway. Slowly lowering. Now, I appreciate you can work through a longer range, but we're still working. Just that left leg, as straight as you can lock out with the leg. Use the body weight, resist gravity. Keep the knee as straight as you can. Pushing the leg as straight as you can each time. Again, still working through that slow, controlled drop. The heel just kisses the floor before we lift again. Thigh is shaking now. Yours isn't. Try and extend the leg a little bit longer. If you know you've got a credible amount of strength in your hip flexors and glutes, and try some ankle weighted plates. One more here to halfway. And release. Shake out the hips, shake out the ankles, and step the left knee up, the foot flat to the floor. Turn the left knee up to the side. And feel a big stretch all the way through the left inner thigh. And from there, releasing, extending the leg out straight. Well then, take that leg up to its top point, assist it. Stick your lower back down. Slower drop to 45. Control it, pull it back up, assist it. Oh, this left leg is shaking away. Come on, let's go for it. Six more to go here. Come on. Strong pull back in. 4 more here. Keep that leg strong and long. 3 more here. 2 more here. Last one. Top end, top zone. Come on. And slowly lower that leg back down to the floor. Control it down. And release. Roll the hip. Again, extend the right leg. Turn the left knee out to the side. A big stretch all the way, opening up the inner thigh. Right leg is long and strong. Lengthen out to the floor. From there, releasing, shaking out the leg. We've got to work full range to finish. You ready? Set. Here we go. Left leg raise. Head back to the floor. Assist the top point. Slow control all the way back down. There's no let go of the leg. It taps the floor and goes straight back up. Go again. 3 more here. Strong lift, strong balance. 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Slowly releasing and relax. Rolling onto your right side, stretch out both legs. Just work through a comfortable couple of leg raises lateral on the left side. Keeping your hips square down to the floor, pelvis driven forward, glutes in nice and tight. One more there. And then taking the same leg, grabbing the foot, taking yourself through into your quad stretch. Drive forward on your hips. Put the extension through the ankles. Put your knees driven forward. Keep a little gap between those knees, glutes engaged, nice and tight. Slowly releasing, shaking it out, swapping over to the left side. And again, right leg raises, slowly lowering. Four more here. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And releasing, grabbing that right foot. Again, keeping a gap between the knees, heel to bottom for a big stretch to the right thigh. Slowly releasing off the stretch, extending out the leg, and dropping out. Take yourself through into standing. Take the feet fist gap apart. Amazing how to work the abdominals at the same time. Hands on top of the thighs, keep your bottom back. Toes turning just slightly. Feel a big stretch all the way through the back of your legs. Big toe to little toe separated out nice and wide. Feel the pressure from the big toe to the little toe all the way through to the heel. Step over for me. So the left foot crosses over the right, placing your hands on top of the left thigh. Allow your bottom to stick out just a little bit further. Feel that crossover stretch. And again, big toe to little toes all the way down to the ground. Slowly stepping yourself up and over. Swap it over so the right foot goes over the left. Again, reaching down, hands on top of the thighs, pushing your bottom back with a big stretch all the way through the back of the left leg. Slowly releasing, stepping yourself up, interlocking the fingers and stretching high. And walk around. Well done. And release. Great training set. Matrix training is really, really tough, but it encourages you to work through the full range of your movement. You'll also have found the full true weight of your anatomy in that class as well. So work on it, work on it. If you found it difficult and your body was shaking like a leaf, practice, practice, practice. You can apply that to every single exercise, that form of training. If it's a bicep curl, working through the bottom point and then the top point and working through the full range, whatever the exercise is. So practice, practice. Let me know how you get on with it. If you did live, hashtag live. If you did replay, hashtag replay. And as always, if I can help get in contact, let's get the training. Well done. Grab your water, hydrate well. See you next time. My legs are still shaking. I'm like a pneumatic train walking around. Well done. Good stuff. Cheers. Awesome. That was brilliant, guys. Well done.